Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new reality check. I'm here and I'm cute. There's that. And I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what's going on with the nasaliness in my voice. Well, the thing is, my voice has been gone for roughly 6 days, and I have tried so many times to record this video, but I just haven't been able to. But my voice, I believe, is finally almost there enough where I can make a video. Here's a little example of what I sounded like yesterday.
Hello everyone and welcome. Hello
But let's gather around, grab some popcorn, and talk about birth. So, giving birth is one of the most beautiful parts of life. I mean, you are actually bringing life into this world. Like, what do guys do? Like, we slap our thing around, some juice comes out, and then that's basically all we do. For women, it's 9 months of sometimes complete torture. Sometimes, they don't have that bad of a time, but a lot of times, it gets pretty tough. Trust me, I know, because I was, I had a child. I didn't really have to deal with birthing the child. I didn't have a baby myself. I have a wife that had the. I don't have a uterus. Okay, so as a mother, normally what you would want to do is make sure you and your child are in the safest position possible when you are giving birth, correct? Maybe you're in a hospital, or even maybe you're having a home birth, but at least you have a doctor there the whole time. Either way, it's your responsibility, nay, it's your duty to make sure your child does not die, or you don't die. But some people choose to be different and unique, stupid. They choose to be stupid. It's the birth equivalent of an anti-vax mom. They're basically like, and fuck healthcare, man. I'm gonna go out in the middle of the woods and poop out my baby there. I don't need anybody's help. Who knows? Maybe they'll get raised by a wolf. Hey, look, there's a bear over there. Maybe the bear could freaking raise my child. Today we're going to be talking about the show Born in the Wild, and you guessed it, they have their babies in the wild. Now, this reality show was very short-lived. I wonder why. It's basically a cut and dry documentary reality type series where they follow around mothers who decide to give birth in the wild or just random parts outside. It's not really the wild per se. A lot of times it's just outside. There is so much wrong with this video. It is honestly going to be really hard for me to unpack everything in just this one video, but I'm going to do my best. So I guess we could start with the main problem with this show, which is that it exists in the first place. No, but the main problem with this show is this documentary isn't like, a happy, like, kind of like interesting type series. No, it's a horror film. This entire series is set up like a horror film and someone's about to get murdered. And it's awful. Because the only way they build up suspense in this show is the idea that they are going to die. They're going to die. That baby ain't coming out. The midwife ain't gonna get you retired. That baby's gonna freaking die. Which, in my opinion, is kind of a fucked up way to build suspense. You know what I mean? Not to mention, throughout every single episode that I have seen, every single quote-unquote dramatic thing that happens is all fake. They build all these dramatic moments out of nothing. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a reality show. I get it. That's what they do. But it is so blatantly fake, it is just hilarious. Like, some people are literally seconds from their water breaking, walking around trying to find a location in the middle of the woods. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Now, some people probably still don't know this, but I am actually a father of my wonderful son, Ezra. And one thing I've learned about being a parent is children make your hair fall out. That's right, today's sponsor is Keeps. I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I know for a fact that I'm probably going to be losing my hair when I get older. Many people in my family are bald, and I am obviously starting to thin a little bit, so it's a little bit concerning. But today's sponsor is a revolutionary way to fix your hair loss or stop your hair from ever having to really fall out. It's basically the idea of trying to stop it before it ever happens. Because like I said with Keeps, prevention is key. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you'll save. Many men even experience hair regrowth with Keeps, which is pretty impressive. And with Keeps, you could visit a doctor online and get prescriptions sent right to your door without all the hassle. Listen, 2 out of 3 guys will experience baldness by the time that they're 35. Don't be one of those guys, alright? So go find out why Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors, and why 100,000 men trust Keeps with their hair loss prevention medication. So what are you waiting for? Go to keeps.com/pig, get 50% off your first order, and make sure that your hair does not disappear like mine is. Okay. Honestly, if you took this out of context and then put it in front of a horror film, it could probably work. And I would just like to mention, I know that both the mom and unborn child's lives are at risk, but it's the parents' fault. They're freaking stupid. This show is glorifying stupid people. Oh shit, I just described every single reality show ever.
Giving birth in the wilderness like their ancestors. To return to the primal roots of humanity.
Oh, of course, our primal roots. You know what, let's go back to rape, murder, pillaging. Let's do it, all of it. Just bring it all back. What kind of stupid reason is that? How stupid are these people?
Linda is 39 weeks pregnant, and her due date is just days away.
Lance and I are gonna have this baby outside.
This is gonna be a huge leap of faith.
I'd love spending my time out in nature. You know, most people have it in the hospital.
Yeah, because most people aren't dumb.
We've done the hospital and birth center. I just trust my body. I trust the process. And it would be pretty cool to have a beautiful view instead of a clock on the wall or an ivy pole hanging.
I mean, honestly, she's got a point. I mean, the first time I was holding my son in my hands and looking down at him, I was just like, ah, man, this view kind of sucks. I mean, sure, I got my newborn child that I could look at and be happy about, but God, I really wish there was some mountains, maybe a stream, a desert, I don't know, Grand Canyon, anything, but just looking at a baby. Who needs that shit?
So we decided, let's have this one out in this outdoor environment, up in the mountains, overlooking the Great Salt Lake. It will be a really pretty view to have our baby.
Seriously, all of this, all of it, just for a nice view. That's your only reasoning throughout this entire episode is, man, I kind of want a nice view, you know, when I'm giving birth to my child. Sure, I could die, my child could die, but hey, at least there's a couple of mountains over there, am I right? Just bring a postcard and put it over your face. Get a VR helmet and put it over your face. You stupid. You guys like that H3 reference? When I coughed, dude, I miss old H3 when he coughed all the time. That was my shit.
So, how are you feeling? In general, I feel good. My mom has no idea that we're giving birth outside. She thinks that we're doing a home birth, and I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, your mom doesn't know. Even though there's cameras completely surrounding her with a bunch of producers and probably a whole entire camera crew for a show called Born in the Wild. You know what, you're right. Your mom's probably completely unaware.
I think we're getting pretty close to being prepared.
Whoa, this... Oh boy, what's happening?
Your midwives are coming to your home?
They have done one home visit already.
So it'll be really interesting to see how that goes, Linda.
Seriously, what are these random slam sounds for absolutely no reason? They're literally having a normal conversation. Hey man, I was about to head out, grab a couple coffees. You want some? Yeah man, just give me like an Americano with just sugar if that's alright with you. Yeah bro. What? Alright, you could probably give me like a small size. Oh, yeah dude, I'll make sure to do that. What? Bro, what the fuck? What are you looking at? Stop. I don't like this. Did you want that full calf or half calf? Bro, what are you looking at? Stop this. What is that noise? Oh God.
Linda is full term, which means her baby's fully developed, and labor could begin any day. She still hasn't chosen her perfect birth location.
Oh baby, here we go. You're telling me 9 months. 9 months in the womb, and you still haven't decided where the baby goes. Where does the baby go? Where do I put it? What? Literally, the whole beginning of the episode was an entire backstory of how she is over-prepared. She is writing down a giant plan. She has 9 pages of a freaking pregnancy birth plan, and she doesn't even know the location days before she has it. This is bullshit.
Linda's fully prepared for natural childbirth.
I've got her birth plan down to 8 pages.
You've got to be kidding me.
My birth plan, it's really thought out, really thought out.
The thing that's so funny, it's either two things. One, the show completely fabricated all of this, and all of it's just a ploy to get drama. Or two, they're just so stupid, so dumb, like just absolutely brain dead people every single episode, which is a very big possibility. I mean, they're having their child in the freaking middle of nowhere. They're stupid.
We don't know what kind of spiders and snakes are up here, but we know they're up here.
Oh, but of course, a very normal thing to worry about when you're having a child. Snakes and poisonous spiders. I know when my wife was giving birth, one thing on my mind was, is a rattlesnake going to eat my ass?
But I'm not quite sure I'm 100% on board.
Okay, this is a small pet peeve I've had with every episode I've watched, is how they cut up the audio. I don't know if every single person here is just a slow talker and there's like big spaces in between their words, but it seemed like they cut every space possible. So it sounds very weird.
Lance is on a mission to get all of the necessary supplies for his wife's outdoor birth.
Of course, you are just now getting the birth stuff. Not you know, in the many months you could have prepared. Now you're getting stuff for the birth sites. Okay, once again, either the dumbest people in the world or the show is dumb. It's honestly hard to choose which one it would be because it is so easy to believe that these people are that dumb. So right now we were just talking about this specific episode, but every episode is exactly the same, and I kid you not. They start with a little bit of a setup of their family and, you know, all their life and all that stuff. Then they have trouble finding a location. What? Then the husband or significant other goes out to shop for stuff at the very last second, and then every single time they always have a awkward run-in with a random person.
Today.
Good.
Good. What can I help you find?
I'm looking for something that's going to be really big, kind of like awning-esque. It's got to be big.
What you guys doing? Are you going camping?
We're actually going to have a baby out in the wild.
What? A baby in the wild? That's crazy.
That's quite unique. I mean, I've never heard of that before.
We've never done this in the wild before, and Linda's births have been where she didn't feel it a whole lot, and then all of a sudden, bam.
And I would just like to mention, at least they have that cushion. At least they know for a fact they've never had any problems in the past with giving birth. She even said she had one baby without any pain, which I am having a very hard time to believe. But I've heard of random stories of that is possible. But the thing is, every baby is different. Take my son, for example. His head was enormous. I have no idea where he got that. I have no idea. But his head was literally in the 99th percentile, and he literally got stuck. After pushing for like 7 hours, my son got stuck. She had to do a C-section. And for example, if we decided to have our baby out in the woods, either my son or my wife could potentially be dead now because of our incompetence. So my point is, sure, her first 2 kids, maybe they came out great, but there's always the possibility the third one isn't going to come out too hot.
If we ever did need an ambulance for any reason, I need to be able to tell them exactly where to go. That's a big deal.
Okay.
What's even the point? Like what's even the point of calling an ambulance at that point?
That is so much stuff. Lance assures me that he's gone camping plenty and that I have nothing to worry about with him setting things up. But I don't know, I'm not convinced.
It honestly hurts just watching someone be so irresponsible over their child's life just because they want a nice view. I mean, it's not like your baby's gonna grow wings just because you were in the shadow of a mountain or something like that. There's not gonna be some mystical being, a phoenix, that's just gonna come down and sprinkle its jizz on your tummy so your baby comes out half phoenix. Like, there's no special thing that's gonna happen. Your baby's gonna come out the same. You might see a mountain. Cool, good job. Like, I don't know what you want. Just walk outside after you have your baby, you idiot. Would you just stop with the scary music, please? I mean, seriously, when I was watching this the first time, I just had this weird suspense creeping up on me that they were just gonna get stabbed in the middle of the night or something.
Good. Let's see what we can do.
Good.
I'm sorry, Mr. Camera Crew boys and girls, there is a full-on 9-month pregnant woman setting up all of this shit. You know, there are at least 6 other people out there, cameramen, directors, producers, just watching this full-on pregnant woman try to set up this stupid tent. Those people, dude. I don't care if it breaks the fourth wall or ruins the immersion. Just freaking help the woman out.
I wonder if I could blow with my mouth at the same time and get more air in.
Did you happen to get a heater for inside our tent? This one's for cooking food.
Would that not also work?
Not for heating a tent.
Is this a joke? I swear everything that happens in the show is because the show told them to. How exactly do you grab a heater for food and mistake it for an indoor heater? He's using a funnel to air up an air mattress with an air compressor while also blowing it up at the same time. What is this? How stupid are you?
I need help.
Hey guys, production crew, there was a woman about to give birth holding onto a tent for dear life. You want to help? Maybe jump in, cut the cameras for a second?
Travel to your peaceful, safe place. Imagine a beautiful light.
A beautiful light? What exactly makes a light beautiful? I've never looked at a light in my life and thought, man, that's a pretty fucking beautiful light. Want to come over here real quick? Yeah, let me look at that light a little bit closer. Oh boy, that's a beautiful ass. Oh, look at that light, dude. Shit. Is he telling her to die? Is he telling her to go toward the light? Does he want her to die?
Lance and I are definitely believers in hypnosis birth. We used it with both my previous ones.
Oh. That explains everything. All right? That explains all of the stupidity. Hypnosis birth. That's a new one.
Lance assures me that he's gone camping plenty and that I have nothing to worry about with him setting things up. I'm not really excited to sleep in this tent. It looks really uncomfortable.
Someone who wants to have a child in the wild with nature, to be closer to nature, to have a nice view, has never even gone camping once in her fucking life.
My birth plan is really thought out.
Someone who loves the wild so much they want to have their baby there has never even been outside in a tent at night. What?
It's the middle of the night, and Linda and Lance should be sleeping. But they're not alone.
Looking spider, and it looks very poisonous to me.
It does, so I'm gonna kill it.
All right, doll.
Yeah, it's a black widow. Look.
Is this considered child abuse? Don't get me wrong, I know it's very, very possible that the camera crew just dropped off a little bit of black widow or even just a random spider and then they called it a black widow just for a little dramatic effect. But it's also possible that an actual poisonous spider got into their tent and almost got her. So imagine the conversation that child has with her mom later on in life. Hey mom, I was just wondering, where exactly was I born? Or like, what hospital was I born? Oh my dear, you were born in the mountains. Was born in the mountains? What, did you like run out of gas or like, did your car break down? Oh no, darling, we just wanted a nice view. Yeah, what if I died? Oh, and it was great. Your dad even fought off a black widow. Mom, what if I died? Oh dear, you should have seen the view. Mom, it was a nice open field. You're not listening. There was mountains as far as the eye can see. I'm leaving. I mean, when I had you, you're not my mom anymore. So it didn't matter. I'm finding a new mom. Pretty sure you all are starting to see why this show only lasted one season.
Well, I'm glad you caught that.
Oh, I'm glad I caught that. You might be dead now. Well, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. You could have died from the Black Widow and our child. That could have been funny. It's funny. We're laughing. We're laughing.
What?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, what is that? I don't know what that is.
I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm not getting out.
Oh, man. You know they had guys just rustling bushes or rustling the grass on the outside of the tent. And then they added a freaking coyote howling sound effect. What is this? What am I watching? Let's just toy with the idea that there's a possibility they might die in the middle of the night by a poisonous spider or coyote coming to eat their unborn child.
Camping is just not as great as I thought it would be. It's kind of miserable.
Do you want some protein?
I don't want your protein.
Oh man, after that night of a possibility of dying from a spider, you know what really hits the spot? Good old-fashioned protein shake. Yeah! Yeah! Basically, wife's like, nah, bro, I don't like it here. This kind of sucks. And then goes home. Yeah, she seriously goes home. Then the husband's like, me like protein. We no go home. You stay. Then she like, nah. Then he like,
Do you want some protein?
after all of that stupid shit, wife decides to go home, and then husband decides to set stuff up, which should have been done in the first place. Why was the wife even out there? Seriously. She could have stayed home that whole time. He could have set everything up and then just went and got her. What was this whole ordeal? I don't get it. So then they go get Linda, who is in so much pain she literally has to crawl to the car to get to that location. Oh man. She really wants that view, doesn't she?
She wants to go up to the birth site. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, how am I gonna get you off the floor to get up there?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, Jeff, just slow down, man. What, you need some more protein? What's the protein? If you break that hard, the baby might come flying out. Yo, just take the protein, man.
Do you want some protein?
Just about there. We're gonna take some bumps right now, okay?
Gentle bouncing.
Don't worry, Linda, you got this. All these bumps, Linda, don't worry about this.
Linda's nearing the pushing
Just a
stage,
couple small
and
bumps.
these bumps are anything but gentle.
All right, just a second. Just hold on a second.
Okay.
No, not you, drive, baby. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you ding. Obviously, she's not talking to you. She's talking to her unborn baby. Do something. Shit, just give her the protein. Maybe she needs a protein shake.
At least she should be pulling up at this point.
She did all of this to have a nice view, and then she's in the middle of the night. She can't even see the mountains. She can't even see outside. And she's even covered up by a tent. So even if it was daytime, she couldn't see outside. This is the shit that I'm talking about. This show is dumb. It's stupid. All of that for nothing.
The midwife, she's never been to the birth location, which is a little concerning for me.
Yeah, midwife at the location. Oh, yeah, what location? The birth location. Oh, yeah, of course. Can you just tell me where that's at? Okay, all right, so we're like in the middle of a field. There's a couple trails. Just go down a couple. I don't know, you just look for us. You'll find it. Field. There's a lot of fields. We're kind of surrounded by fields. Can you give me a more, like, centered look? It's the field, you dumb bitch! The baby's coming! Hurry! Okay, just give me, like, 30, 45 minutes. I'll be there in a second. Oh, Lord, it's coming! Oh.
There she is.
Heather's here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, wow! The midwife somehow finds their location. How convenient! I've had it. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. You're stupid.
What she is doing here is what all of our ancestors have done through generations of time.
Yeah, you want to know what else they've been doing for generations of time, our ancestors? Slavery. Your reasoning is so stupid. You're so dumb.
The courage that it takes to bring a new child into the world, and I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, good job. Good job, daughter. You're so courageous. So courageous for doing that out in the wild, you stupid, dumb bitch. Well, that's all I got for this show. That's all I got for this show. I know there's many more episodes, and I did watch other ones, but I just wanted to go through one with you guys, detail it out, explain how stupid it is so you all can feel my pain. But if you guys so happen to like this video, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you watch my videos but you aren't subscribed, make sure you are subscribed, turn on the notifications, all that nonsense. Also, please make sure to check out my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/Bionicpig. I've been streaming a lot more and it's been a lot fun and I need some more people over there, so go check that out as well. I'm probably going to be streaming by the time this video goes public, so if you're just finishing this video, just go ahead and drop over there, maybe drop a follow if you like what you see. If you don't, whatever, screw you. I'm just kidding. You don't have to like the Twitch streams. please come watch. But once again, big thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for all of your support. I'm sorry my voice was sounding sick throughout this whole thing. I hope it's not too distracting for you guys, but I wanted to get something out because it's been a long time, and I want to keep pumping these videos out for you. Love you, kiss, kiss. Mwah. Bye, pig fam.